everyone. Welcome to Alvin Solution Training Center. Today, I will introduce blowing machine. The name is MiniJet from Plumet. This is the main body, and this is the air hose and accessory part. So I will, when the machine arrived in your company, this machine cannot use immediately because you must prepare tube part and cable part and the oil part. So this is the when you're ready, you can blow in the fiber optic cable. So this is the connecting air compressor. You must this part is a machine. So put and turn right. After that, tight. And the other end is going to compressor. And this air hose for motor drive. So this one it must be blowing motion side. So this one push. So this one is connect here. Push and turn. So when you remove the pull out and turn, pull back. So this one, push, turn. This is what we call air chamber. Air chamber, we must prepare the sealing. So I will show you the inside. So we can divide duct part and cable part. So this is the we must have a sealing with the O-ring. So this is must be sealing. So this one I will setting how to do. Now setting is 14 millimeters and cable is 5 to 8 millimeters. So that means cable can blowing outer diameter, cable outer diameter 5 to 8 millimeter, and duct is 10 millimeters. So duct clamp, we call duct clamp, open. For sealing. Now we are open the duct clamp for sealing. And then the cable feed also, cable clamp also open. So we must careful this cable part. They have the here have for sealing, but another part, this part is don't have sealing. This part is don't have sealing. So we compare this one. One part is have a sealing part, and another part is don't have sealing. So sealing part must be the air chamber side. This is the lower, this is upper. So upper is no need to sealing. So now first we will setting the cable part. So we put the filling up to end. After that, we measure up to midpoint, up to midpoint, up to here. And this one also from this and midpoint. So this part will come to midpoint and this part will come to midpoint. So midpoint can meet in here. So now I will show you how to do. This one must be from this side. Here. This one must be using the needle by hand. No driver, no cutter. So just using by hand, needle. After that, when we need cutting up to here, so that time we are using the knife. So this is this part. And same way the other part. This one also up to midpoint. So this one will set like this. Tube side also, we first put here by hand. And tube clamp. This one also up to midpoint. So when we cutting the other point, so this one must be longer, not to exactly. So we make a 1 millimeter longer. So this one also with the finger. So after that, this one we little bit push, and this one also little bit push. When you're setting it here, so we must be feeling this is a flat or not. This is a flat or not. So when it's not flat, we open again a little bit and then push and then tight again. This one also put open and tight again. And this one is must be flat. So flat. Everything is flat. So now it's ready, and here also 14 millimeter and 14 millimeter. This one is no need the sealing. So sealing part is complete. So this one can use 14 millimeters. So let me show you the 14 millimeter. O-ring 14 millimeters. So this is O-ring. So 14 millimeter O-ring. So 14 millimeters tube. So this one is going to, O-ring is here and tube up to end point. So here have a end stop point. So this tube must be up to end. This is end. So not here, must be end point. So O-ring first and then tube up to end point. After that, close the tube. The tube is already tight, and this part, the upper side. So this one also must be flat. Duct part is complete, so I will show you the cable part. Cable, so just we push and hang up, and then cable feed with the inside the tube. So this one is cable is going. So this one we need something in here because the air will go back the cable side. So this one is also have a rip seal. So we have many rip seal in here. So depend on cable size, 7 millimeters, and then 6 millimeters, and 5 millimeters, 8 millimeters. I think this is around 60 millimeter. This one can use 60 millimeters. When we insert the rip seal, so this one must be not loose, a little bit tight. So this one is 60 millimeter. I will show another 7 millimeters. This is 7 millimeters. So this one 7 millimeter. So if we're using this one, it's a little bit loose. This is more tight. So this one is more preferred. And this is 7 millimeters. So this one using the 6 millimeter. So where I have this is the flat and this is the home. So this one must be cable direction. So flat is behind, and home is the cable going direction. So this one is like this. So cable. After that, so this one. So here have the rock tight. Cable is moving because this caterpillar must be tight. So how to caterpillar tight? Pull up and then push. pull up, push, pull up, push. And then if you check cable part, this blowing machine pushing force is around 300 Newton. 300 Newton mean 30 kg. Compressed air is going to this micro tube, and another maybe 20% air is going to motor drive. So this one motor. This motor will push the cable with the caterpillar. So this air is pneumatic motor. This motor is pneumatic motor. This one is going to water separator and oil and start and stop button, and air is going to here. So motor must be have some oil. So this is oil. So when we blowing, oil is dropped in here. So per minute, one drop per minute. So how we fill it? So this one pull down and turn and go down. So inside here we can see the oil. So if don't have oil, here we can check. And when we put the this one, we must remove the O-ring first. So here must remove the oil, the O-ring, and then put again here. Top is already rock. And this one also we can check the water separator. So if have a water is come up, we just release the water is going out, and then must be tight. So this one is the oil part. So when we blowing the cable, oil must be dropped from here, drop. So if we didn't drop the oil, this motor will be broken. So this oil is very important. One drop per minute. So when you arrive at actual site, so we have to set the machine and manhole and cable. So cable will go like this. So when you open the manhole, so this micro tube will come out of manhole and then connect with this machine. And then O-ring, micro tube from the manhole up to end point, and then hold tube. So cable will insert up to here, and then the cable lip seal, the flat is the cable side. Up to 1 meters, and cable tight. So this one is push up and then push down, so cable is not moved. After that, we must tight this one. So this one is up to the bolt is flat. This bolt is flat. So this one is cannot move. So cable already tight. And must be closed. Compressor connect. Now ready to blowing. So when you're ready to blowing, this button is a start button and this one is speed. So this one must be 0. Before blowing we must setting 0. So this one we push 3 seconds. 1, 2, 3 will be 0. And then start and speed up. So this air pressure will be going up, maybe 2 bar or 3 bar, and cable speed is around 40 meters and 30 meters. After that, open the air little bit. This is air pressure. So air pressure is going up to 5 bar, up to 5 bar. So now everything is no problem with the blowing. And then when we reach the cable and this speed make 0 and then stop and pressure, close the air pressure, everything is closed.